Trying something a little different today. I don't know if I like this setup or not yet. Slide that over a little bit. It doesn't look that bad, and although I lost the glow effect. Hello, aliens. So it doesn't look that bad, but I lost the glow effect. I changed the webcam position right now, so I don't know if it'll make a huge difference. Well, I moved it to the TV I'm using. Doing okay. It's Saturday. It's so weird to be asked, hey, do you want to play the game in... Oh, the only thing I changed the ears with the ones that came with thing. The ears are different. Hold on. I'm just testing it. So you don't normally have the rounded ears that are a little more floppy. Right now I am trying an ear test with the ones that come with the V-Roid Studio. They have very slight physics, but it means if I don't have to use Unity to recompile the model when I do changes, it's better that way, in a way. But I was noticing, like, but I lose the glow effects for the eyes and stuff. I'm sure I could probably do it with the creator. Other than the shaders are slightly different when you import and export through Unity. Still testing right now, so I figured, Well, the real thing is, all I have to do is change the texture and give it an overlay, I think. A letter signed by Lionel is asking to rescue all of him? Oh, he's probably a robot then. So new back in the day, robots. This isn't a typical quest. Let me tell you the story. We received this letter a few days ago. It is from a hunter, Lionel. He's... Thundercats? He's asking for help. It seems that he's on Raggle and can't move. Go to Raggle and find Lionel and bring him back here. That's your job. Have you ever heard of a system called a B? No. Or BEE? BEE, briefly, it's a data transporter. The Planetary Council set up that system on Raggle for communication. With only a slight time lag, we can receive data directly from Raggle. Raggle, blah, 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 blah. Of course, the system wouldn't be up without the help of us, the Hunter Guilds. That's right, Lionel's letter was transferred by B system. Since the client is lost at this time, we are your temporary client. This is a letter from Lionel. Here you go. Letter from Lionel found on the ground. Highlight the quest board and the item back and read it. Okay. Good luck. Item back. Letter from Lionel. I can't move. I have no idea where I am now. I'm Lionel, the android hunter. Help me find all my parts. It's raining heavily. I'm not sure if I'm in a forest. I see a very... Well, I don't even know what the word is. Ivied? Is that what it's supposed to be? Ivied walls? I'm in the bottom of a well. Central Dome is in front of me and the river. But yeah, like, if I can cut Unity out of the equation of having to recompile a model and do the physics and everything, then that's fine. Like, it's less work for me to have to do each time. That's how I look at it. I do like the round ears a bit more, though, but you can play with the fucking shapes and the sliders to make shapes. Right. I don't know, I'm looking at the items like, oh, this stuff might be okay. I'm like, no, it's all crap. It's the forest. the animals have iframes until they get up. Get out of here. I will pick up the Basetta just because money. But like I was saying last stream we did this, I was just like, me and my friends would be playing this and we keep finding new, that's like, well, that's kind of the new thrill of any new game when you go into it blind. It's just like, okay, what am I gonna find? And if it's an RPG, you know, it's like, okay, my character's getting stronger, etc. And you're always kind of wondering, what's the best stuff I can get? And if the game, that also depends though, if the game really had to captivate, change your name, Songo, to Snowbird. I kind of figured you were somebody because it didn't say first time chatter. Yeah, I don't know if I like the pointy ears as much. I'll have to work and see if I can make them round. I'm also not sure if I like my camera set up like this. I prefer having the camera on the center monitor. That it from that place? Oh, I hit him. I know Online 2 has a 13 episode anime which I've not watched. Online 1 here now. Ah. Wow. That's... You should be able to go onto your account though and log out of everything. If you remember how, your information anyways. That's crap. Was it like on a bus or someplace public or what? Ah, two-factor. Well, that's at least one good thing. But it's also a pain in the ass in a way. Like, two-factor is good, but it can also be a pain in the ass if said device that you need for two-factor is ever lost, stolen, or has to be replaced, and you don't have and you end up with a new phone number kind of thing. Like, the system works good, but it's not foolproof. For said reasons right there. Did I just do a full lap? Oh, I passed the portal, that's why. Duh. Like I said, also the other day, I would like to get the Dreamcast HDMI adapter. Oh my god, I'm not even going the right way. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff with two-factor authentication, if not everything now. And now if it's like, as long as I can still keep my phone number, I'm okay kind of thing. I think I know where the Android dude is. Yeah, I had to spray paint the ears to make the tips black again though. Like, not terrible, not great, but it gets the same effect across as the other ones. But if I can get the tips to round off a bit too, then I'm like, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, this is the cube version we're on. It's using my Zelda X Pro V3 HDMI adapter out. This was before they had all the commercial ones like the Eon and whatnot. God, I can't justify forking out the $200 for the Eon. I think I paid $70 for this one. Back in like 2018, I think it was. I was saying yesterday though, like I have not seen or played any other game where you could play split screen RPG with like 4 people at once. Like split screen's kind of dead. Like yeah, there's the like the Tales of games you could play in battle as a character and not have to do you let the AI do the work, but I get the feeling this is gonna be a longer quest. Because now we're just doing quest grinding. So in actuality, I did check that the GameCube is outputting 720p with this setup though. Which is why everything looks nice and crisp. Fuck off. Monkey. This one, isn't it? There it is, bottom output, 720 by 480. It's not great. Input is 640 by 480. That's my HDMI adapter, by the way. For the cube. Like, I have episode 1 for Dreamcast. I've never really sat down and played it. When I did have the Ethernet adapter for the cube version, I did play it on a private server. Well, I shouldn't say private server, it's technically a public server. I don't know if they're still around or not. Because that server, you can play with OG PC players, Dreamcast players, GameCube players, Blue Burst players. Like, it was completely made that way everyone could cross-play with each other. Now, I don't know if it's, like I said, I don't know if that server's still around or not. But I'm pretty sure there's still PSO servers out there. I mean, there's still Phantasy Star Universe servers out there. Hey, bird. Piss off. I want to check something real quick. Server is still around. The same server I used to play back in the day is still online. I just checked. And I haven't gone offline yet. Which is fucking impressive. Which means that server's been online since fucking ages of like 20 some odd years now. My only, surprisingly, this game for the GameCube, when running it, it's a very quiet game. Like, for laser, I mean. Some games, the lasers, for like, especially Dreamcast era, some of the games, the lasers can be really loud. Cameo? Are you 102? How is everything? Me? Ha ha ha. I found something very special today. I'm gonna sell it secretly in the city. This must be quite valuable in the black market. How lucky I am. Why would you tell me, you jackass? We did do, I don't know if you were there. We did do PSU, the first part, on stream. I'm eventually gonna do the expansion. I already pushed that. Because the full playthrough is on the YouTube channel, but we did do a full playthrough of the story for, Universe there. I do have the PSP games, I do have the PlayStation Vita with HDMI out, or capture with, the PSP 2000 there. I don't know if that capture box will still work though. Now, the fun fact here for people who wouldn't know offhand, but the Japanese voice actor for Nagashi in it is also the same Japanese voice actor for Dracula. I played the DLC for it originally on the 360 back in the day. That's how I knew about the game. I played it on the 360 version. Well, there's the 4 OG games, Aliens, which are like old, like 16-bit RPG. Then there was Online Episode 1 and 2. There was an Online Episode 3 on the Cube. Episode 4 was PC, aka Blue Burst. And then there was Universe, and then Universe Ambition of the Illuminati, and essentially Phantasy Star Portable, which is a spin-off of Universe. Phantasy Star Portable 2, and then there's Phantasy Star Portable 2 Infinity, which was never translated properly. Or translated at all, I don't think. Then there came Phantasy Star Online 2, and now it's Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. You found the android's head. Like, it's not as much as Final Fantasy, but it's still quite a collection of games there. Oh, and Phantasy Star Zero. On the DS there. Oh wait, I guess I should talk to the head. What are they at? 15, 16 now? I don't fucking know. Excuse me, are you the hunter who came to rescue me? Sorry that I'm like this. I'm Lionel. I was in sleep mode as my energy level was very low. What's wrong? Any problems? What you want? A good question. My body. A strange monster attacked me and I was heavily damaged. I managed to escape from the monster, but I got worse after that. I dropped my legs and an arm, and then I lost my body. Please find all my missing body parts for me. That's my request. Please. Okay, I'll do it. Can I go with you? Take me. My senses are missing parts are still working. I can roughly detect the locations. Right and left legs, right arm and body with the left arm. 4 parts in total, got it. Be careful. Handle with care. Like, Sega's not gone, but they're out of the hardware business entirely. Like, and Sega now owns Atlas, so, like, if they really wanted to rival Square in terms of RPGs, they could, because because Atlas owns NIS and all that too, so they do have a repertoire now. Square was always, for the longest time though, hype about just how pretty their games looked for the longest time. Didn't necessarily mean their games worked sometimes. Looking at you, Hallway Simulator. Or the stories now for Square games have gotten so convoluted, it's kind of like balls. It's kind of like, I don't understand what's happening anymore. Just take it again. She's good. She can take it like a champ. No, but I'm saying though, like, for someone like me growing up, yeah, I've played the Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 and all that before. I didn't have a PlayStation 3 till like recent time. My first PlayStation 3 I did have was one of the fat ones. It died on me, and Sony did not wanna honor the warranty for it. They basically kept dilly-dallying around it, so it never got fixed. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck you guys then. Yeah, Square Enix always have had some good ones, but they've also had some just like weird shit too. The odd times they've done some odd stuff, it's kind of like, huh? Like, Sega's no better. Looking at you, Seaman for the Dreamcast, narrated by Leonard Nimoy. Or the biggest thing going around right now is that Sonic Movie 3 involves Robotnik returning from hell. If someone's putting it like, there's no way this is real. If it is, it's a mistranslation, but it's a funny mistranslation if that's true. Robotnik comes back from hell. Okay. Like, he's died before, why not? Sign me up. I don't think we need to see Jim Carrey Robotnik versus Doom Guy. Oh fuck, where am I going? Can't see past the fucking crushing things. One controller I wish I had from back in the day was those rubber grip GameCube controllers that had the little vents in it and the fan. I don't know how good they were, but I mean, when you sit there for hours of any game console, you kind of wish your hands were cooled sometimes. I do like that the new Xbox One controllers are textured. They have, like, a grip texture to them now. Because the old smooth controllers can't, when your hands start to get warm, they can just slide right out of your hands, and you're like, well. Especially in the heat of a game of, like, Melee or something. Okay, I just came back to the Crusher room. Is that the one they put on Steam recently there, Sango? The one that's like Metroidvania? Oh, I don't want to go that way. I am assuming this is the right way. I could be wrong. I don't remember this quest. I don't remember a lot of these quests at all, really. Like, I remember the maps more, because we didn't really do too much questing in this game. We, my friends. Excuse me. There are a lot of unique Dreamcast games, though, too, out there. I do wish I had, like, the light gun controller and shit, though, for some of the things. I did have a Saturn briefly for a while there, and I had, Battle or Arena Toshiden, Nights in the Dreams, I think Sonic R, and a few others. But I also had that dumb, like, CD player looking controller, which had the slidey joystick. Is the best way for me to describe it. It wasn't quite an analog stick, it was like a slider that slid in the positions. I was not a fan of it. Fuck you, dragon. Heal ring. Heartburn from chili, that's always fun. And more crushers, cause why the fuck not? Ah. I've never seen the anime. Funny enough, I know of it, I've just never seen it. Now I'm remembering playing StarCraft 1 on the N64 with my friend too, even though we had it on PC. And the game couldn't have... The game still ran, it was just... Well, it depends if Blizzard can get their head out of their ass. Unfortunately. But I think that would require like a complete restructuring of the company itself. They've been beating that dead horse known as WoW for so long now. And that's where one thing I will say, Phantasy Star Online 2 now has an upper hand against some of these other RPGs. Is that it's a free sub. Like, yeah, premium, you get some extra bells and whistles, but the fact that you can still play the game for free and get up to max level, looking at you, Final Fantasy and WoW. Like, yeah, you can still make your money for your game other ways, but... Well, Microsoft also owns Minecraft, and Minecraft's updates lately have been sad. It's almost like Mojang doesn't want to do any work anymore, which I would not be surprised. One thing that was wild that I really wanted to try at one point was Mario Kart Double Dash. If we had enough people to basically link up 8 GameCubes arcade style. It supported 8-player LAN. Because I remember some of the arcades around here had, I don't know if it was Daytona or whatever, but they had some of the racing games that were in, like, groups of 4 pods. They were all linked together and stuff like that. No, I've not seen Legends. I know of it. Like, I run my own Minecraft server still. It's on 24/7. It's more MMO based than Minecraft based though. So there's quests, levels, soon to be classes and stuff. I forgot Minecraft had a story mode. Like, that's how much I forget about stuff. Stop spawning. There's a lot of assholes in this mission. Turns away, more fish. Like, Telltale games, I remember from... For me, I remember it was Sonic 3D Blast and a few other games back in the day. That's all I remember them for. Old Telltale games. Oops. Okay, there's a piece in here somewhere. Huh. Wait, they let people play poker in Minecraft Story? Oh. I know they did Back to the Future and The Walking Dead. And, oh, and Tales from Borderlands. I gotta go all the way back there. Like, they've done some good games, yeah, Telltale. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did the Arkham game. Like Arkham City Stories or something. I would actually have to look up their Wikipedia list of games they've done, because they've done a ton. Even though I know also from back in the day that the quote-unquote the Genesis version of 3D Blast is the inferior version to like the Saturn or whatever, I found I like the music in the Genesis version better than the Saturn version. It's gotta be up and over then. The middle one goes fast. I'm just looking for a fucking sparkle on the ground somewhere in this map. I almost feel like 3D Blast happened. Wait a minute. That is. One more. 3D Blast almost had a weirder isometric view than an RPG there. I did. Okay, buddy, where's your body parts? Get my way. I wonder if anyone by this time and date have figured out how to make quests for this game. Someplace hot. Well, I think it'd be about a fucking lava. That's okay. There's a lot of games I now remember playing now from when I played as a kid that were basically like, oh, how the fuck did I play this? Because we were kids. We were too stupid to actually be like, no, this game makes no sense kind of thing. We were too stubborn to give up or say, what the fuck? Okay, where the fuck is this guy's body chunks? I think he's at someplace hot. Well, there's fucking lava here. Money. I'm not seeing any shiny little twinkles anywhere. No. Well, might as well go back around. Make sure I did all the loops. And if anyone knows where the body parts are from this game, go ahead. You can tell me. Oh, I've also decided, because my friend mentioned it, Tarkus, the other day. He wants to do a playthrough of Fallout on survival mode. I'm like, well, if I pick up the games again to do any of them again, I'll probably do that for the thing, and I won't use any cheated weapons then. We'll do basically a hard balls Fallout playthrough at some point. Seriously, dude, where's your chunks of body? Well, apparently the survival mode has been in there since New Vegas. I did not know this. Dude, you think your one body part's wet, and your other body part's hot. Well, what the fuck is it? I just realized that could have been taken as a really bad euphemism. Exit's the one way. Man, it kind of reminds me of doing the maximum attack for this back in the day. Did you ever play this online, Sango? Or get the chance to, I should say? Then you probably know what I'm talking about. The old max attack there. When everything got rearranged. Well, it might have been challenge mode on this version. Fuck, I don't remember now. Wait, where am I? Well, I remember the one mode in this just rearranges everything. I don't know if I've ever... I don't think I've ever beaten the challenge mode legitimately. I do like that in online too. I said this before, that you could automatically pick up Masetta as you walk close to it. Fuck, there's nothing in this room. I don't remember which area it is in the one map. One of these doors is fake, and I don't know if that was Universe or this now. Because Universe, for its max attack, did bring back some of the levels from this. That way's back. So we'll go this way first. Oh wait, this is the back. It's kind of funny because that's where my Star Trek Online character got their name from, was from Phantasy Star Universe. I never said I was original naming characters. I hate when it comes to naming a character convention. It's kind of like, your name is now me money Maho. Like my Final Fantasy Makote is named after a blade in Xenoblade there, as well as a fucking mashup with someone else's last name I knew from school. Because I was just pulling names out of the ass hat, literally. Button. Nothing. Okay, I legit don't know where this burning part is, so I'm just gonna progress. It also does not help that there is like a draw distance for shit to appear on the ground. For some odd reason in single player mode. We're back to questing old school style, kids, where I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I also had duplicate characters from the in STO from like TOS and whatnot that I made before they had the holographic copies of them. Before having the holographic copies was a cool thing. I haven't been on that game I haven't played that game in a very long time, so I'm sure my Calvin Timeline Constitution class is a bit outdated. I also have several Excelsior class ships. Swat at me, you big bitch. I do wish I like this game had camera controls to look up or down or something, because like I don't know what half the shit is in this sometimes. Like I also like to look up and see what's above me sometimes. Cause I know they model shit you normally can't see, so unless it's like out of the corner of your eye. Fuck off. These rooms kind of suck with the rocks though, because you have such a large hitbox in this game. You kind of like waddle around it, and you get hooked on it. Because clowns. I have no idea. I haven't popped on in a hot minute with that game. Like, I already have so many games on the go now that it's just like I can't keep up for MMOs where you need to constantly grind to keep your equipment up to date. Unable to proceed, rocks are blocking the path. Well, suck duck there, I guess. Wait. See, I am confused. That's the way back. Okay, I am really confused now. I went to the right originally, did I not? Yeah? Huh? 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 Can I attack the wall? No. Nope. I'm confused. What? My right arm shouldn't be here. Oh, nothing. I'll let you know if I detect anything. Make up your fucking mind. First you said hot, then you said wet. Make up your goddamn mind, my dude. Yeah, for a while there, I was also playing Final Fantasy 14 with friends and stuff, and then some of us had time schedule changes and stuff, so we didn't quite keep up on it. Ooh. Wait. I thought I'd be here, but since my sensors seem to be burning up. No, wait, I'm getting a stronger signal from up there. Up where? The PW. I probably had clocked. I had clocked almost 1,000 hours in this between all characters, my original characters, and my cousins. And I'm pretty sure I have over 1,000 clocked in online too, just because I played the JP server with translation before it was even over here. Look at me. Up where? That doesn't help me at all, you chuckle. That's what I was saying, Sango. His arm's hot and wet. It's either being used as a vibrator or it's up someone's ass. Oh, I want to go back to the forest too real quick. I forgot to check something. Oh no, I'm on my GameCube right now. Example. So I did check. The server I used to play on back in the day is still online to this day. Which I find fucking wild, to say the least. Gotta check all the nooks and crannies for the sparkly bits to find body parts. Just double checking. Hold on, wait. Okay, it's in a monster's body. Okay. But the Pew or the PW, you can also play Blue Burst with modded slightly. Oh. You killed an animal. I knew there was a body part somewhere. Well, it wasn't quite being used as a vibrator, but we found it. Did you find... Wait a minute. Both my legs are in the water, but what is this different? What is with the text now? You can, like I said, there's still private servers out there for those things. I got it. The air. Left leg is in the cold underground air. My right leg is in the open air, not in the underground. My voice system is getting worse. Sorry. Huh? Left leg is underground, right leg is on the ground. Please. On the ground where though, dude? I can't... I had the original 1 and 2 for Cube originally. And then I got Plus later on. I'm actually playing this one on stream right now, mostly because I never paid attention to any of the lore when I originally played this game. It was this smash attack game back in the day for me. So this is literally the first time I paid attention to all the the Rico story elements and whatnot that was peppered throughout the maps. Never knew all this until fucking 23 years later, essentially. And this is a game I like sunk a lot of time in back when too. Like I told everyone else, like me and my high school friends, we would get together on weekends and play like the GameCube a lot, and this was one of the games we sunk a lot of hours into. Same with my cousins. When they came over, we would play this a lot. And basically, we put in 3 hours a day almost every day for a year in this game. 3-4 hours every day. Yeah, there's not much to the story, given that there were several mangas and stuff that helped flesh that out too. I'm just double checking everything. Longest quest played in a game, at least I'm not fucking timed right now. Wait, that might take me back down, right? Yes. Man, looking at this now, I probably easily could have recreated most of this map in one of the games I made worked on back in the day. As a hobby, that is. The head was found in this hole in the ground. So they all must now be in the other maps, the rest of the parts. There's 2 here. I'm gonna assume there's one on one level, one on the second level. It says one's in the ground and one's in the air. Well, that doesn't fucking help me. I do enjoy Universe's story more. And I still, like I said, I'm gonna have to bust out the DLC for that. I thought it was in the isn't in this area, but it may be deeper, less humid part of cave. So cave 2. Wait, less humid part of cave isn't. I guess my favorite weapon probably the flowing sword. Just because of its iconicity for this game. I don't know, like I always liked the flowing sword in when I originally played this. Quest 4. No, not quest. Area map. I wish the map would retain its size. Shit. Down. Ooh, my neck. What about you, Z? Have you played Universe or online too? Man, I do remember though, we were on Universe until the server shut down the Xbox version there. And then, oh, not that way. Since they didn't pull the demo from the Xbox Live Store right away, the servers for that were still online. So everyone just transferred more or less to the demo and hung out there for the longest time until that was shut down. And now there's Phantasy Star Universe Clementine, which basically resurrected the servers for PC. It's gotta be one of the most unique things to see on Twitch right now. A 23-year-old game. Which way was it? Nah, it doesn't really matter, I'll just fucking pick one. I like the story universe. The level up system's a little different than this one. Cause you, in universe there, I believe with the magic there, the tech system or whatever, it's I think the more you use it, the stronger it gets. Like you basically learn, aka learn your skill basically in that one after you learn the base version of it. But I was, even though the story by today's standards is cheesy because it's 2000s dub, I still think it's fine. Like most of the stories from back in the 2000s were kind of coin toss if it's going to be a hit or miss, especially with the voice acting. It was this one, wasn't it? Because some of the voice acting in some of the 2000s games can be really, really stiff and awkward. So this is one body part left, okay. He says less humid part of the cave. I would think the lava area would be less humid, but hey, what do I know? Must be around here. The leg should be here. There it is. Yeah, I would think the heat from the lava would dry it out, and yet pools of water everywhere in this one. So it's like, it's less humid. Huh? 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 Cass is like itchy tasty. Man, I should make that as cat a fucking redeem on here. Pops up. Huh? 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 Apparently his name's Ben. The actual name of the hawk cat is Ben, the chunky cat. A chunky cat indeed. What? Well, I thought that was the last one, you chuckle fuck. Well, PSO here, too, was more or less about the grind, I believe, more than the story. But there was also, like, given the fact that it was the MMO, too, like, you had the people that you met, too, to help flesh out your story a bit, because it was more or less about your own adventure, I guess you could say. Well, seriously, where the fuck's his last body piece? Yeah, but, it's still around. I can't believe the one server I used to play on still fucking around to this day. Anniversary event announced at 12-11-2023. December 7th will mark the 20th anniversary since the birth of the server. Jesus Christ. No, not yet. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Wait. Hold up. It's Forest 1. I think I could have missed one in the first forest. I totally did not pull up a guide. I got to level like 140 something on my character, and then I cheated and gave the character with my action replay on the GameCube to level 200. Now, like at this point, I'm only in ultimate mode. I don't remember if we beat it or not, but I was like, you know what? I'm good. For fuck off. I probably walked right past this fucking thing. Found both. Cool. These parts are my old friends. Only one more body part is left, and I feel like it's moving. What the fuck? Squints at map. Got that, uh-huh. Hold on. Huh? Yeah, going to level 200 in this game was a bit nutty. Like, that grind after a certain point became like a wall you could not climb over. What are you looking at? Oh, it's you. Hunter. How'd it go? No good? Android parts? I don't know about them. I don't have them. I don't have any Android parts. Didn't you hear me? What? You didn't say body? Oh no. Okay, I give up. Here it is. I would have never known to do that. Oh, thank you. Now my parts are connected. I'm running my aging diagnostic test. What, do you think I got damaged? I was in sleep mode to protect myself when in danger. The guild will pay you for your ward. I got the feeling we've got some translation bugs here. Aging test. Okay. I didn't know robots were concerned of aging. Okay, granted, the T800 only has like a lifespan of 150 years or something like that. Very, very early, booba. Graves' butler disappeared. Why? Well, it's not like it's that long, Alien. It's because the power cell in them runs out. The nuclear fuel or whatever the fuck they're powered by runs out. So if they get refueled, they'll last longer. My name is Martha Grave. My parents are so busy, they're scientists, so I'm usually alone. Blant is our brother. He always took care of me. But he's disappeared. Where is he now? I miss him. I want to find him. Please help me find Blant. I don't know who Blant is, but that's a terrible name. Just saying. Blant. Fuck the caves. That's all I can say about this. Fuck the caves. I do like that Online 2 has streamlined this, like streamlined the game so much that it's a lot easier to pick up and do. Like, I'm making this look kind of easy, I guess, in a way, but it's very rigid compared to nowadays games. Even Universe, this is rigid. But this was the age, like, games were just starting to get physics back then. That reminds me of, and that's also one reason, the one server we played on, you can do boss rush mode instead. It's a quest thing. One of the online quests on the server was basically boss rush, where you could just fight all the bosses. And that was the easiest way to grind. Online 2, for the first one there, had the Tokyo keys and golden keys and stuff like that, where you could do basically a mini event and get tons of EXP. How we used to do this, one of us would be high level, and we would pull the other levels through the game on higher difficulties, let them tag a monster for 1 damage or something. Like, here's a pistol, shoot it, I'll kill it. I went the wrong way. So we would shoot it, like the people would take tag it all, and then the strongest person would go and murder it, and then we just level each other up that way. Usually it was on like very hard mode or the first 2 areas of ultimate there. And nowadays you can't really exploit that because of how they do balancing in games now. The old games were a lot easier to cheese as long as you had someone strong. And that was also, I guess, essentially the same way for a lot of old RPGs and online games. Granted, look on the bright side, I'm not playing fucking RuneScape. Looking back on it now, I never really understood what the hell I was doing in RuneScape. I just knew to avoid the wilderness, and everybody looked like potatoes. Everyone in RuneScape looked like sentient potatoes. My first MMO, however, was actually Ultima Online. The base game, too, before any of the... And we played on private servers on that game, too, because it was free. So I remember my one friend there back then essentially burnt me a copy of his Ultima Online disc, and that's how we played it. Lady, I don't even know where we're going. We gotta find Blant. Flower sounds like a chain smoker. Although, to be fair, Sango, some people might be into it. Like, there are people who love the grind. Well, probably in more ways than one. If possible, please deliver this message to Miss Martha Grave. I'm Blant, a butler to the Grave family. The Graves are famous scientists, a biologist and a physicist. They've been working hard doing research for the government. So I've been taking care of their only daughter, Miss Martha Grave. Oh, I'm saying Martha. Oh, the research is top secret. The government alone knew what they did. Miss Grave was chosen and recruited for Pioneer 1, he told me. Oh, Matha. We won't be bringing Matha with us. Don't let her go on Pioneer 2. I was angry with his order at that time, but... Well, here comes another monster. Maybe later. Yeah. This game's EXP curve is essentially like a 45-degree angle, I guess, until a certain point, and then it hits a cliff, like a flat plateau. Wait, what were they going now? Martha? I was calling her Martha. Close enough. I want to say it's back that way. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Yeah, the grind in this, though, was real. Like, getting the 200 in this was a big deal. Heck, level capping in any game for the first time is a huge deal, though. Especially, well, like, any RPG there, your first playthrough of any RPG is usually the fuck around, literally fuck around and find out playthrough. Like, is this build gonna work for me in a game? Or, like, especially games like Bethesda games where certain actions can really fuck over stuff, depending who you're allied with. So then it's literally always a fuck around and find out. Like, are these the good guys? Are these the bad guys? I don't fucking know. Mr. Graves said nothing, but he showed me his computer monitor. I can't describe it, but what I saw were results from genetic engineering. Mr. Graves kept silent. A chill ran down my spine. Is the Pioneer project really just an immigration plan? Genetic engineering? Con. I don't know, like, I had a few level 200s on this game. Look at... Shit, I don't know which way to go. Both, I guess. Fuck you, Lauer. Well, that's crazy. I think the universe capped out at... I don't remember what universe capped out at now. Shit. I do remember Phantasy Star 2, it is possible if you have the fat level up ROM hack for that game. If you hit max level, it is possible for you to roll over back to level 1. And I'm not talking about like this Gaia ways of re-leveling again and getting more stats. I think it actually resets you back to level 1 stats. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous how much EXP you need. Oh wait, I can just pull it up. To get the level... Oh. The chart stops at level 160. Oh no, level 190. Oh, no, 200. You need... Wait, that's... Wait. You need 83 million EXP to get to level 200. According to the EXP chart. 83 million. I think the level cap on my server is only 40. Well, that is kind of a draw of the game. Like, if either you get to max level or you farm until you get that weapon drop you want, and then where to go after that, it's kind of like you don't know. Yeah, like there was some quests and stuff, but not much. No thank you, I'm busy. What, you're looking for a ringer? Sorry. Well, I think he was going this way. Did you see it? There was a capsule of some messages inside. Frightening. The boots, because they're fucking bright yellow on this character, look like fucking rain boots. Martha Grave missed her parents terribly. She wanted to see them, so I decided to get on Pioneer 2 with her, ignoring his order. I felt uneasy. What was Mr. Grave's mission? What was waiting for us? I instinctively reached for my armor when we reached Raggle. I had to see Pioneer 1 and uncover the truth. If Raggle was really a dangerous place, I had to keep Martha safe. I sneaked into the transporter without telling her anything. I'm also realizing now that Universe reused this game's story a bit, but actually fleshed it out. And again, I guess this is also quote-unquote a retelling of the classic series story too, in essence. I only know bits and pieces of the OG series. I have the remake of Phantasy Star 1 on the Switch there. I'd have to restart it for stream, because even if I was to pick it back up from where I was, I don't know what I'm doing, because it's an RPG I haven't touched in years. And the old-timey RPGs, if you didn't pick something up, that was it. You had to restart because you wouldn't know what you were doing. Unless you like did a checklist with a walkthrough kind of thing. Meow. Sputterman. Get me pictures of Sputterman. And the only reason I'm using a pistol in this is because it's easier if I can just go through this effortlessly at the moment. I still have episode 2 to go through. I saw him and Raggle was terrible. The central dome was destroyed. Wandering monsters. I never encountered anyone from Pioneer 1. Where were Mr. and Mrs. Grave? If they aren't alive, Martha would be very upset. My original plan for this stream, I've said it before, but I wanted to do this with my cousins and do an old school split screen playthrough of this. Like I said, I might try to make it happen as a one-off stream, so there won't be a full play of it, but we'll see. Nothing down here. It is a little nutty. We've played NES, PlayStation 1 games, and whatnot, everything on this channel right now. I do play old games mostly, it seems, but I do play new games too. Some new games. I've been wounded pretty badly from battles. You can't look for Mr. Grave. Too weak now. I don't think he can return to Martha either. It's all over. They're surrounding me. They're coming. I'm satisfied with my life. My only regret is that I've left Martha alone. She was always alone without her parents, and now I can no longer take care of her. Martha, listen to me. Your father and mother left without you. It's because they loved you so much that don't misunderstood. I don't know who was reading this message, but please tell Martha tell her that I hope she lives with courage. I'll always be with you, always. So long. He's dead, Jim. Plant. A lot of Saga's games have always had a pretty solid fan following. Well, Shar, that's enough. Thanks. Can you take me back to Pioneer 2? Well, I could, but I don't wanna. Alright, so is that it? Okay. I figured the NPC would have despawned or something. Wait, there's more? The plot thickens, it seems. Hi, Char. I'm Crow Waynes. Have you heard about the missing hunters? My twin sister Anna and I are hunters. Anna joined a hunter group that went on Raglan and disappeared. I've been looking for her, and I've also asked the guild for help. But the guild hunters have turned up missing. Of course, I'm worried about killing them, but I need to find Anna first. Please tell me. Good luck. I'm gonna assume they got party wiped. Also, I don't want to fight Deaf Chicken again. Hey, someone's coming. Okay, understood. You guys just got fucking laid out. This room is literally a minefield. Ah, the mine sounds probably brings back like PTSD for some of the players of this game. Yeah, I guess I just start feeding the mag. Fuck you, flower. Let's say, why can I only give it items on Pioneer 2? Oh wait, because I'm on a quest, I can't feed it. I'm not. The plot thickens. Oh yeah, did any guys who've played this game know that in Sonic Adventure 2, there's a reference to this game in the space level with Rouge? On one of the outer asteroids in the level, you can find item boxes from the game. Inside the steel boxes that you can smash. And I'm pretty sure one of them's a red box drop. Yeah, just a fun little Easter egg. I don't remember which game came out first, Adventure 2 or this. I remember one of them had a demo for the other one. Die, monster. Trap vision, I should be using those. And this came out first, so that means event. That's interesting. But there's also an ad in Adventure 2 when you're fighting the first boss of Sonic for this game. There are billboard ads in game for this game. Actually, I don't want to do that. It is. And Sonic Adventure 1 is came out in '99, I believe. 99 USA, I think 98 in Japan or something like that. Yeah, Sonic, most of the old franchises have already had their 30th anniversaries, if not 35th anniversaries. I miss auto pickup Maceta. Thief legs. No, I'd rather just have an HP regen if I get my hands on it. Dark room, of course. Say, what was I looking for in this? I don't remember now. Real helpful. Garbage frames. Unfortunately, though, playing old school like this also means the loot doesn't scale to you either, though. Unless you're playing on the higher difficulties. Money. Excuse me. Man, I do not miss the mines traps in these games. My character can't hit the fucking broadside of a barn at this point. But yeah, this is literally how we did the quests and shit back in the day, more or less. It's just literally have to fuck around and find out unless you had some internet. God, I don't even know if I had. I know. I am pretty sure we had. I don't think we had cable internet back when I played this. I think we had fucking DSL. We may have had cable, early cable internet, but I don't remember. Fuck you. It's just trap and trap. Jeez, enough traps in this room, like fuck. Personally, the trap's like, I must be very thorough. I want no one getting through here. Not even me. Yeah. So I have no idea if I was supposed to murder those guys I ran into earlier or what. Also, if you haven't noticed, now that we're getting further down the quest line, the quests are getting more and more complex. So it's kind of like linear difficulty, I guess. You try to jump me, sir? Dot. All right. Don't say nothing, you fucker. I'll let you out in that, and this is like dot dot dot. All right, screw you too, sir. Rolling around at the speed of sound. I'm kind of surprised Sega hasn't done an actual remake of Adventure 1 and 2 yet. Apparently the guy who was doing Frontiers there wanted to do Adventure 3. I'm tired of being a lookout for the daughter who might betray me. Well, that's like Valve sleeping on Half-Life 3. Only because Gabe says it'll never live up to the hype now. Even so, isn't it still better to do it than not do it, kind of thing? I also think that's why Half-Life Alyx kind of altered the timeline. I don't even know if that's canon. Well, you figure, aliens, most of the levels for it already exist between Frontiers and some of the other games. So it's not so wild. The models already exist. They've been using the same character models forever, basically. You've gone through all the mines I set up? You were so strong. Do you have a lot of items? Yes, you do. They're all mine. I'm sorry, I'm really... Why would you tell me your plan before... I'll never do this again, I promise. Crow, help me. What? Ask you to come and find me? Really? Well, why would you be a dumbass and stealing shit? I'm gonna steal your stuff. No, you're not. Shoot. Damn it, why did I tell him my plan before actually doing my plan? Isn't that usually how a lot of villains fuck up though? Like, you know what, you're not gonna make it out of here, so I'm gonna tell you this, blah 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 blah. Oh, oops, you actually made it out, fuck. To tell you the truth, I knew Anna must be due to cause. I went there to stop her many times, but she never appeared before me. I think she just enjoys the weapon under the force. Sorry, please forgive her, she's just a child. I promise I'll find the person who corrupted her and the missing hunters. That's okay, I think I know who tricked her. Please visit the Hunter Guild. You got money. That's like in universe there. For some reason, the ladies at the counters have on the Xbox 360 version at least. I don't know about the PS2 version. They have high resolution suits, but then when the camera zooms in, you talk to them, they have like PS1 pixelated booba. Like more pixelated than this. And this is fucking Dreamcast black paper. Oh, that's not the black pepper. What the fuck's black pepper? Crow Hunter. Oh, frig. I don't know. Here we Hunter! Hunter, pounce Talus! The client is asking if she has been named by B. This is a request for the mail. It's from a girl, Crow. Crony? She wants you to come to her place. Here's the letter, the deal is written on it. Got mail. Please forgive the urgency of this quest. My situation is desperate. I found a man who I suspect is involved with the missing hunters. He's a weapons trader. He is called Black Paper. Black Paper is scheduled to seduce my sister Anna. I thought you said she was a child. Excuse me, there is conflicting logistics in this game. 2000s are fucking wild. I'll tell you what happened later. Anyway, I'm here with him now. Please come here as soon as you can. I'm in an underground cave where I see a big hall that looks outside. He's about to finish his business transaction. This might be the only chance to arrest him. Please help. Crow wings. Crow name. It's like he seduced my sister, and then the previous vision, my sister's just a child. Please forgive her. Well, choice of wording is problematic. Like that, like that. Oh, Skippos don't stack in this? Ew. What are you selling? I don't want TP Restorate, I want HP regeneration. Not terrible, that's pretty good actually. Ugh, excuse me. Like, what was I doing? Right. The caves. The caves of wonder. Man, looking back at it now, during the Super Nintendo era, Capcom did a lot of Disney games. I don't know if they had the contract for Disney or what, but they did like a bunch of the NES Capcom game, NES Disney games was Capcom as well, if not all of them. I'm just thinking about it right now. It's like, huh, yeah. Ooh, really? Shock. Fuck you, flower. He got stuck. He was supposed to do a charge animation, like a ram, and he's like, nope. Uncle Owen, this grass assassin's got a bad motivator. Meow. Just two dudes? Two dudes guarding the door? Oh. And now more dudes are gonna spawn in. Care of that. Expect no one to reply for a while. It is a tiring day. I'm gonna get out of bed though till late anyways. It's the grass assassin. I'm on a mission. To where? I do not know. Probably this one. Nope. She said it's in a cave in a hall looking outside. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't think there's any area in this place that matches the description. Yeah, we're chipping away at this game. Like, this game's proven to be longer than I thought it would be just to do the first episode. It is with me giving myself level advantage too. Sword, Masetta. Excuse me. Shit. Yeah, I remember you're making it a level 200, but you can only give it 3 items every X amount of time. Thank God there was a cheat for that. That way it disabled the limit. I know, like, I've done the max level thing before with those things, but holy shit, does it take a minute. Well, that room's odd. Again, I don't think I'm gonna get anything good from these areas until I put hard mode on. And I'm only farming for my fucking sword at that point. Nothing at all in here, it's just a fucking void. Weird. Also weird that the game cannot say that lava has a light source. Fuck off. Fuck off. Poor sharks are just getting one-shotted. Man, that is one good thing about Universe. Like another good thing about Universe, I would say, like, because it's more story oriented, there is more to keep you drawn in. Whereas a game like this now is so bare bones, I guess you could say, that you're just, if you're in for the grind, then you're good. But if you're not really for the grind, it's just kind of like a slogfest, unfortunately. Like it's wild how much has changed since back then. In these days, the early days of 3D RPG. Like Mario RPG runs at a pace where you never feel like you're bored, but it's also more story rich than this. Funny enough, because there's so much from point A to point B in this is this game's deal, and that was the same problem more or less which a lot of these old MMOs had. A lot of it was just go to point A to point B or bring X to A. Like a lot of things were just fetch quests in a lot of games. Or bring something to someone who's nowhere around, kind of thing. Blooper boy. I think I could probably punch him to death. Mono fluid. I'm in an underground cave where I can see a big hole that looks outside. I don't know anyone that looks outside down here besides the ruins. Oh, fuck you. I like how a fucking thing, like, it's warm and hot in here for the robot there. It's warm and hot. Like, are you up someone's ass? Yes. Yes, it was. I'm not sure how to feel about Kingdom Hearts now either, though, since they basically axed what made it in a way, in my opinion anyways. And that was because For me, it was always about the crossover between Disney and Final Fantasy characters and how these characters interacted and whatnot. And they essentially got rid of the Final Fantasy characters altogether, and I believe it makes it more basically just a Disney game. In essence, I mean. With 4 there, I don't even know what to make of it. Only from the trailers that we've seen so far, so I got nothing. Like, it's one of those franchises too, though, and this is an unfortunate thing because Square being Square, unless you play all the side games and the mobile cell phone games and shit, you will never have a full story kind of thing. Because it's been chopped up on so many different platforms. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm gonna go play 1 and 2, fine, for PS2. But I'm not giving too many craps. I swear to God, if you guys run away, I'm just gonna shoot you. Hey, you. Leave now if you know what's good for you. Sir? Oh, you took the shot. It's over. He took 2 bullets to drop. Okay, how would you tell this looks outside? Like, normally you cannot see the ceiling, like I said. They should have said the waterfall room, because yeah, you can barely tell at the top. There's a little bit of sky there being clipped. Barely. But I mean, the ways they describe this room, a view that looks outside, well, normally, like I said, where those little things are jutting out, what they look like they're on like 90s, like hip pod things or whatever the hell you want to call it. Little stems. Actually, I can simulate that right now. Hold on. Let me simulate how the game used to look for everyone. Damn, I can't really... So that would be sitting down there like that. And your health would be up there like that. So it'd be like... super zoomed in, kind of like that. And so, if I walk back here... This is how it looked on the CRT, by the way. You would never... You can't even see the things up there. Stretch. Put that back to that. But yeah, that's how we saw it back in the day on a CRT TV. It was all compressed. Well, not compressed. It just couldn't fit the whole picture on. CRTs, good refresh rate. CRTs though can't fit everything, so they are not perfect for some stuff. And that's why a lot of these games, the HUDs were shrunken so far in. Wee-hee! Yeah, like if you look at a lot of old 4x3 games, you'll notice the HUDs on a CRT, not a CRT, but an LCD or whatever display now. The HUDs are further in the screen. Whereas in the remastered versions, like a good example is Metroid Prime and whatnot. They're not remastered either. Because the CRTs just couldn't fit everything at once for some reason. Heck, I still have my first flat screen TV. It's an old Emerson, but the biggest problem with it was never meant for gaming. I had an 8 millisecond delay in refresh rate. Good for racing games if you want to have like racing trails and stuff, like light trails and stuff, but it gets nauseating in some games. Like, fuck off, bombs. It's like having that blur on the PS2 GTA 3 there, but on everything. It got annoying fast. Oh, and the TV before that I owned was actually a CRT flat screen because it was the last run of the CRT runs, I guess. It was a terrible TV though, unfortunately. But I mean, it died really fast, hardware-wise. Which was a shame, but a 32-inch CRT, let me tell you, those things are fucking heavy. Even with it being a flat screen type, it was heavy. This thing was just a jolly old chungus of a TV. Super chungus brothers! Woohoo! And of course, this is one of those games where when you're going, this is following the same old tiny game formula though. Well, even new games do it sometimes too, but when you're off and doing something in the game, it triggers more shit to happen somewhere else in the level kind of thing. Like I said, like, I want to be able to look up and see, but I can't. All doesn't do nothing besides center the camera. I'll take that. I'll take that too. Get chuckled. Yeah, like my Minecraft server's online 24/7 and whatnot. I'm confident of that because I have it set up. There's a lot of anti-grief protection too. So, where the fuck am I going again? That way? Question? Yeah, that has to be the way. Nope. That way, and then take a hard right. A lot of people wanted this game to come back out on Switch and the Xbox for just like P2P co-op and whatnot. Like up to 4-player co-op again. Like, it's not like you need the lobby anymore. Like, you could do without the lobby. And to be honest, the netcode's so basic, Sega could probably do it. But since Online 2 exists, there's no real money to be made. Well, I mean, you could still make money off of it by having the arcade and store versions of them just make flat sales of the game with minimalistic porting effort. Like, there's not much support to do port-wise because they already have all the icons for all the consoles out there, more or less. Like, all your graphics are already made. The only other thing they could really add is the seasonal shit that happens at certain calendar dates, and that's it. So like, there's not much you would have to do to port this to modern stuff. The game cleans up well on just even through HDMI adapter. It cleans up well. Playing it through emulation, it cleans up a lot well. Because you can play it in 1080 and higher. Yeah, there's still the idea of me floating around doing 1080p streams and stuff. Stop running. Well, that's clearly a fucking trap. I ain't going in there. I don't trust the laser fence. Pretty sure for one of these I have to go into the trap, and it mission like objectives like that, or when the game's scripted like that, where you have to fall for a trap, kind of pisses me off. Like, I get it, it's a trope, but it's kind of like, do we have to do it, guys? Like, can we just like not? Like, it's not so much just annoying, it's the fact you can, when you can smell it from a mile away and you're not blindsided, it's when it's bad. I would prefer being blindsided out of the blue by it, and then have this character do, like the character who's doing it to you have an arc or whatever. You're still alive? Shoot. I'm screwed. Yeah! Yeah, you are. That hurt. What happened? Glad to see you again. It's me, Crow, remember? Sorry to bother you again, but I didn't know how to rely on. Thanks for distracting those two guards back there. They were arrested. Now we can find the missing hunters. It's a good lesson for Anna. She's been quiet these past few days. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'll go back later with these two guys. Well, I have no idea what happened to your sister Anna there, but it doesn't sound like it was a good time. Oh wait, I have no idea what happened because Anna was the one we worked for before. This is confusing. Sisters are confusing in general, I guess. Especially when, like, they're essentially twins. We're orphans. It hasn't been easy for us to survive by ourselves. Perhaps Anna was tempted by his superficial kindness. But it's okay now. We can support each other. What? How did I deceive him? Oh, it's quite easy. We're twins. I look like Anna. I just pretended to be Anna and stay with him. I knew it was risky, but I believed he would come. Let me say thank you again. Don't forget to get your Meseta. Yeah, that kind of went really well. I don't know, badly for that kind of setup. Like, I'm just gonna do a sting operation with no, like, idea. I mean, what do we have? Just keeps getting more and more. But I think that's gonna be it for this shorter stream tonight. Not that I'm going to sleep or work or nothing. It's just I got some tinkering to do. Move the tracker. Do that. Push button. Like, I want to edit the model and see if I can make the ears rounded and stuff and all that other stuff. And I gotta get some more stuff done around my place in real life too. So Stretch. Thank you all for coming. Have a good day, night, whatever time it's to be for you all. We will catch you all in the next one then. So, goodbye for now.